Hey guys, Stephanie Mitchell here. I am an online marketing coach for beauty business owners, and today I'm talking about Instagram, everybody's favorite topic. But today I am not sharing with you how to grow your following or how to get more engagement or how to book clients through Instagram. No, I'm actually talking about something a lot more personal, which is Insta shame. I wanted to share this video with you, which is more on the personal side, because Insta shame, or like the stress and the emotional baggage that comes with Instagram, this is something that I have felt and struggled with and am moving through myself as a business owner. Because here's the truth, Instagram can be an amazing platform to build your business and connect with more clients. There is no doubting that. But there is a lot of shame that comes with it. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of mental headaches. And I think a lot of judging ourselves that comes from building a business on Instagram. So I'm sharing 8 ways to reframe the Instagram shame so that Instagram can be a tool, a simple tool to use to build your business without all of that emotional baggage. So this video is perfect for you if you're like me. First of all, you've been comparing yourself to a lot of other businesses on Instagram and on social media, and that experience just ends up making you feel kind of gross. And sometimes you look at your Instagram as a way to measure the success of your business. We all know it's not really true, but we can't help but wonder, oh, if I don't have a big following or if I don't have all kinds of engagement, will I ever be successful and make money? Maybe you're like me, how I used to be, and you play the post and run game, which is you post something and then you're so afraid and there's just all of this weight on your shoulders to get engagement and following and likes and comments whenever you post that you're even scared of opening up the app because you don't want to be disappointed. And lastly, I think this video is really going to help you if you constantly feel this kind of pressure to be posting and sharing, and you kind of have it at the back of your mind all the time of like, oh, I haven't posted in a while, or oh, I need to be doing this. Before I get into it, if you like this video and you want to see more from me, be sure to click below to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let me know, have you ever felt Insta shame before? Have you ever felt that stress and pressure that I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments. So without further ado, here are my 8 secrets to reframe the Instagram shame, make Instagram fun and light again, and not have it be such a burden on your mental health. Okay, reframe number 1 that I have to share with you is, think of it this way. Just because one of your posts flopped and nobody commented on it and you barely got any likes on it does not mean that the next post you do will be terrible. Your current posts or your previous posts have no indication of your future posts. Nobody cares. I've had posts that flop too. And then the next post that I make will be incredible. Honestly, do not look at what you've done in the past so much of an indication of how your Instagram is going to be in the future. That's one thing that I always have to remind myself of. Reframe number 2, let's look at the law of averages. Now, you know that average means that half of your posts will do better and half of your posts will do worse. So if you can look at it in that way, that just goes to show you that yes, some of your posts won't be that well received. You won't get that many likes or comments on it, and that's okay. You will have posts that do better. That's why there's an average. So don't be so quick to judge yourself if one of your posts doesn't do that well or one of your Instagram stories doesn't get any replies. That's normal. And even the biggest brands and most influential people on Instagram have posts that don't do as well. Yes, maybe they have hundreds or thousands of likes or comments, but for them personally, maybe they're not that impressed with how well it did. It's all relative, right? So play your own game and just recognize that yes, some of your posts will do better than others. That's part of it. Reframe number 3, this is something I have to remind myself all the time, and this is a big one. Here's the secret. Nobody actually cares how many followers or how much engagement you have. Literally. I know that you go to your profile, look at your number of followers, look at your engagement, and sometimes think, I really hope that this isn't giving people a bad impression of me. I've had the exact same thought, so do not worry, you're not alone. The truth is, nobody cares about it as much as you do, and I promise you this. So on Instagram, I have about 6,000 followers. It's an okay number, but there are a lot of people who are doing the same kinds of things as me that have way bigger followings. Whatever. But my point is that sometimes I'll go to someone's profile who has like 600 followers and I will be blown away by the quality of their content. First of all, I do not judge them at all for having fewer followers than me. And second, sometimes I look at their posts and get good ideas and get really inspired and just think, oh my gosh, this person is amazing. So don't be so quick to judge yourself because nobody else is judging your engagement or your follower size as much as you are. And speaking of follower size, here's a reframe for you. I guarantee that there are people who have smaller followings than you on Instagram who are killing it in business. And I'm 100% sure that there are people with bigger followings than you do. Maybe they've got even tens of thousands of followers and their business is struggling. So do not look at follower size or engagement on social media as an indicator of how well a business is doing. Don't judge yourself for it and don't judge other people for it too. Don't make assumptions about other people's business just based on how their social media looks. You do not know what's going behind the scenes with them, and it's equally true for you. So I said this before, I've had this same thought myself as, oh, if I'm not super active and engaged on Instagram, my business is going to flop. Absolutely not true. Here's a reframe that I have been learning myself, especially with these past few months. Instagram is a tool. Use it. Do not let it use you. And I know that so many of us are guilty with this. We spend way more time than we should following other people, scrolling through posts when we should be working, and we use it as a way to just constantly make ourselves feel bad about ourselves and our business. So I have personally had this myself where I went for weeks or months at a time without even wanting to look at Instagram. It made me sick. I was worried sick about it. I would talk with my boyfriend all the time about how, I really feel like I need to up my Instagram game. I had this constant weight on my shoulders. Just remember, it is a tool to build your business. It's nothing more than that. It's not an indicator of how much people like you, of how successful you are, of how good you are at your job. Nowadays, these days, I've actually been feeling a lot more light about Instagram and social media in general, and I don't take it as seriously. And actually, that has helped me become a lot more active on it because I don't have this fear of things blowing up in my face. I just do them because it's fun and because I want to share valuable things. I don't have this pressure and fear of failing, and that actually makes it easier for me to show up. So if you want to have that free and easy feeling, let go of the pressure and remind yourself that it is just a tool. It doesn't need to mean anything more than that. And here's another reframe. Honestly, Instagram is not the be-all, end-all. It is not the alpha and omega. If you do not enjoy Instagram, you do not have to spend all kinds of time on it. A lot of the people who have a really big following and great engagement on Instagram, they're on there because they genuinely enjoy it. And you know what? Great for them. Personally, I don't love spending time on Instagram. I used to beat myself up for it. Then I just realized I'm not really an Instagram person. So if that's you and if you've been feeling guilty for not showing up more, do not sweat it. We all have the things that we're good at, that we enjoy, and we focus on those things. Do not wish that you were a different person. Just accept the type of person that you are and really focus on things that you enjoy more. Which brings me to my 7th reframe, which is there are other marketing channels out there other than Instagram. Yes, you should have a profile on Instagram and get a little bit active on there. But guess what? There are a whole bunch of other places that you can interact with clients and that you can have new clients discover you. So there's Facebook, there's live video, there's YouTube, Clubhouse, Pinterest, Google, your website, advertising. There are so many other channels. So find your channel, something that you really enjoy and that works for you, and focus on that. You do not need to be playing the exact same game as everybody else. And this brings me to my 8th, final, and favorite reframe on Instagram, which is you can still have thousands of people in your town or city finding you on Facebook and on Instagram and on social media. Even if you have a tiny following, even if you just have 50 followers, you can still introduce yourself to tons of new clients. How? Through Facebook and Instagram advertising. So this is something that I love. It's something that I teach, I use for myself, and I have worked with hundreds of salon and spa owners on their social media advertising. Let me tell you, I have worked with businesses like Rebecca, who was just at the very start of her career. She had just opened up a facial spa above a hairdresser's, and she was totally new, had zero clientele, so she was starting from scratch. She had just set up her Facebook and Instagram pages, so they were completely blank. And she worked on Facebook and Instagram ads. So she started putting her ads out. She introduced herself to thousands of people in her city. Guess what happened? She built her entire clientele on a single post. Without having a big following, without having tons of engagement, she had hundreds of clients book in with her through a single ad on Facebook and Instagram. And she made over £13,000 in revenue from it. So I would love to tell you more about Facebook and Instagram ads and how you can use them to grow your clientele and your revenue without stressing about follower count and engagement and all of that. I have an ebook for you. It's called the Facebook Ad Starter Kit for Salons, and I'm going to show you step by step the keys that go into having a successful, profitable, and irresistible ad campaign that attracts dream clients through your doors. So you can grab it at the link below here, or there's also a link in the description of this video. I'm going to share examples, ideas, and inspiration of the types of posts and the way to set up ads that lead to those results. So I hope that you liked this video. If so, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the like, and let me know in the comments, is Insta-shame something that you have dealt with? And do you like some of these ideas to reframe it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.